Hey, look at this! We got some problems here!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another live stream commentary on the Welch. With me, yo, young Welch. We're here, we're back, we're live one more time. Like I said, hey, my voice can't take time to do the whole card. I gotta give it some level of reprieve, but we ain't missing at least the main event of what is going to be one of the most spectacular grudge matches in a family embroiled feud that we've seen thus far. Again, I'm your host, John Welch. We're so happy to be here with you today. If you've been watching the entirety of the card, we just saw Jack Catterall knock out, and I mean knock out through the ropes, his owner, or his latest opponent, I believe, Azim, in a absolute completely dominant display. Again, credit to Catterall's opponent being able to willingly fight with everything he had. But my gosh, that was a scary type of knockout, and we were a little bit nervous. But now he's up there announcing the winner, and we're here, and we're back, and we're ready to call the main event of this card, which is going to be, again, EUBANK versus BENN, a rematch to running back that was a war for the ages. And I guarantee you this is going to be something we cannot miss. Again, I haven't streamed the whole thing. If you saw the post I put on the channel, gotta give my voice some level of reprieve. So we gotta do what we gotta do, but we're gonna try to accommodate and at least make it so that we see the main event and we can call that together. Because I wasn't gonna be able to go all throughout the entire 4-hour, 3-hour card. Which one's gonna hold up to it? But it'll hold up to this now. It'll do it now. I'm a great brother. I can do a lot, but I got no limits. But even still, we saved all our energy because of the fact that this is indeed a worthwhile endeavor, and this is gonna be a fight that has everybody all up in arms and excited. They even got the ring walk cam on YouTube right now, where you can go. Don't leave this channel, but open up a new tab and go watch exactly to see how EUBANK and BENN are preparing for each other in the last minute sentiments before they walk to the ring, and what can potentially be the last chapter in this rivalry of a storied endeavor between two people, two families, two bloodlines, two identities, two ideologies of brand of man that are going to meet each other one more time inside the ring. And if it lives up to the standard of the barn burner that we saw last night, that we saw the last time they fought, my gosh, I'm going to tell you this, it's going to be something incredible. And I can't wait for it. Again, if you haven't heard my picks, I still have EUBANK winning this fight by split decision. We broke it down on the show, I believe yesterday, Friday. And we were saying, I gave you my thoughts and opinions. I think we're going to see EUBANK take it. I truly do. But the anticipation continues to rise every single time this fight gets brought up, and now it's more than ever. Now it's a fever pitch. But I might have been trying to save my voice up until this very moment. But man, I was wary to scream because I was getting so excited as the atmosphere kept on building. Again, Wembley Stadium right now is absolutely packed with an absolute swath of people. All of them are out for blood, and all of them are out for legacy on this night. And the night couldn't be any bigger. The day couldn't be any better. The moment couldn't be any grander for either of these two and for the boxing world as a whole. This is going to be insane. The fight itself is going to be ridiculous. It's going to be preposterous to go through and try to contain the excitement going on all night. Again, we've questioned the calm. Not questioned. That's a bad word. We have mulled over. And excuse me. Let me move my camera just a tad bit, just a little bit. Just a where's it at? Where's that? There we go. Okay, yeah. Just had to make sure that we're in the proper frames for what this show is supposed to look like. Gotta make sure I watch my level, watch my rolling. But hey, with what I said about the miracle shot that could potentially happen with Ben getting a KO, the more this night goes on, the more fervently I'm starting to think, hey man, this might actually be a storybook any type situation. Also, we got people in the chat down below. Mo Network, hey brother, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning into the show. Again, if you just hear, full disclaimer, I put out on the channel hours ago as the card was going on. My voice wasn't going to be able to hold up to the likes of calling the entire card, but we were not going to miss at least calling this main event. I at least got enough energy for that, or my voice got enough energy and strength to do that. So we're going to give you all everything we got for the next 30 minutes, and it's going to be an insane endeavor. I would love to know who you got winning. Thank you for going live. Hey, brother, I appreciate it. Y'all wanted it, and hey, we're going to keep on doing it. I'm trying to accommodate the best of my ability, my health, as well as the entertainment of the fans. So this is about the best compromise I could think of to give you everything I can on this stream, but also make sure I ain't petering out by the time the biggest of things comes to fruition. Let me see. Ben deserves to win. He just might. Like I said, he's had with this the story of this fight isn't just about the family ties and family redemption. It's also for the fighters themselves individually. EUBANK had his moment and had his time when it came to Conor Ben, or beating Conor Ben, and continuing not just with the rivalry, but with his own career. Mind you, he still is at middleweight. He is in position to potentially get a title at 160 because he, again, in the thresholds, still in the conversation. You can argue whether or not he can win or can beat the likes of Janibek or can beat the likes of Laura or can beat the likes of Terrence Crawford, since we now know he's coming back down to 154 or to 160. But even still, this win against EUBANK put him in that spotlight. This win against Ben put him in that spotlight, in that position, coupled with his talent. Subsequently, since the Liam Smith knockout, he's gone and turned into, okay, I'm not going to fight like Roy, I'm going to fight like me, and it's worked out better for him. So, hey, credit to him. Can't take nothing away from that. Ben, since that loss, has still had lingering questions, but also this has been festering of, man, I got to get this redemption. So we want to see if this can actually take place and if he can actually make this night his night. Make it his night, and if he did, man, that would be ridiculous. Who do you got in the Haney versus Norman fight? I have Devin Haney getting knocked out by Brian Norman Jr. I do, be clear. Understand full well and good. I got him getting knocked out, and I got him getting knocked out bad.
Hey, look at that.
I got him getting knocked out bad. Yes, I do.
We got some problems here.
Now, this is not because I'm trying to hate on Devin Haney. This ain't because of that. But this is because I don't see it out that I can see Devin Haney have the ability to outbox in the way that he wants to. The physical ability and the walking and stalking nature of Brian Norman. And it's because Brian Norman will be able to cut out the ring, will be able to not just have power to make you afraid to throw, but also, just like Ryan Garcia, physically he can control Devin Haney. Do not let, at this point in time, don't let the muscles of Devin Haney fool you that he has now at 147. It is not something that is proven that it can actually equate to strength on strength compared to one of the actual biggest physical specimens in the division in the likes of Brian Norman Jr. from a raw power perspective and being able to force you where he wants you to go. That's why I'm saying that Devin Haney is going to lose, because it's going to be the same thing that like what happened with Ryan Garcia. When Ryan Garcia, yeah, he was the PEDs and all that stuff, absolutely. But even before all of that came about, I was still saying the way Ryan's going to win was the same way that I had going into the fight. He was going to physically be able to control and mitigate everything that Devin Haney's game is, because Devin Haney's game, when the physicality is matched all in either length, height, and reach, part of his game plan goes out the window. It does. Or the part of the ability of that game plan goes out the window. So we know that this is a fight that he can get outworked, and that Brian Norman is a better boxer than the likes of Ryan Garcia from a technical perspective. So, yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. Now, you think Haney is going to run or fight in the pocket? Haney can't run. Haney can't run. He's going to have to box. He's going to move, but he can't run. If he runs in this fight, he gets knocked out. Be clear on that. Be clear. Be clear. If Haney runs in this fight, he gets knocked out. If Haney, I'm talking about runs like he did against Jose Ramirez. I'm not talking about boxing like he did against Jorge Linares. I'm not talking about boxing like he did against what's his name? George Kambosos, in both instances. I'm not talking about boxing like he did against the likes of Lomachenko. Those are different. If he runs like he ran against the likes of Jose Ramirez, yeah, he's going to get knocked out. He cannot win this fight that way. He can't. Norman's feet are too good. His reach is too long. His speed is too great. Not that it's faster than Devin Haney, but it's enough to get to you. And you fight scared trying to just run around, you're not going to be able just to escape that pressure just by trying to circle and jab. Better not fight conservatively like that, or you're going to get put to sleep, I guarantee you. At least in my opinion. I got Norman Jr. if he can chase down Devin when Devin starts running. And he will. Devin Haney's going to have to legitimately be able to jab his way to victory, but in a way that he's done in the past and not like he's fighting currently. He cannot fight in the ideology that he fought in Jose Ramirez. He cannot be afraid, not just of the left hook, but of, I'm just going to do my best to get by and skirt with the win. No. You're going to have to be able to be willing to, even while fighting at range, take risk. Because if you don't take risk against that Brian Norman, you're just going to be walked down. Because you ain't got no power to beat him, or you ain't got no power to knock him out. Only thing you're going to be able to do is have the ability to go and, okay, I'm a box you to oblivion. I'm going to take it to you in the proper way. Because if I don't, boy, it's going to be a nightmare. Let's see. Ramon Vasquez, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning into the show. I got Norman. A lot of people have Norman. Again, I am as well. And if Norman wins this, well, that puts him in line, not just for, again, beginning the road to undisputed, with him retaining his title, with him being able to take Devin Haney's title, because mind you, Devin Haney is still a champion, becoming unified. Now that puts him in a further threshold, not just in star caliber, not just for names beyond 147, but also to clean house at 147. Yes, he can. Oh, yes, he can. Now Barrios is in the picture. Huh? Now Tio, now if Tio moves up to 147, now Tio is in the mix of, hey, you're going to have to face him. And that's where, like, talent and talent come together. And he's still so young, so he can potentially be the best 140-pounder. It's going to be 147-pounder. It reigned it for a while. Up until the likes of other great young stars go and try to fight him. Hypothetically. There's a lot of avenues he can go when it comes to trying to make this fight. As we are getting ready to watch the ring walks of EUBANK versus BENN. My gosh, look at that sea of people. You want to talk about an absolute barn burner of an event. This is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Wembley Stadium is absolutely packed. This is insane. Again, like I've seen it before, but every single time I see Wembley Stadium packed out with these types of fans, the UK, let me tell you something, on a consistency basis, there ain't no fans like the UK. On a consistency basis of support, there ain't no fans like the UK when it comes to the boxing. There ain't. The spectacle, yeah, can be bigger when with Las Vegas, with Madison Square Garden, with a couple other places, but on a consistent basis, yeah. Now, Wembley Stadium, UK atmosphere, boy, it is tough to beat. I'm telling you, it's tough to beat. But let me see. He always run, and yeah, again, Haney has been a boxer. He's been a back foot boxer, but he has been a boxer legitimately, boxer and a hugger. But running isn't necessarily the style of his. He's a mover, no question. But running is the biggest instance of running is against Jose Ramirez. Outside of that, you can call him pillow-fisted. You can call him boring. You can call him a pot shot. You can call him everything under the sun. But he was legitimately outboxing most people that he was fighting against. And when he needed to go to war, like with Lomachenko, hey, brother, he went to war. He can't. He legit can't. If Haney wins, Richardson Hitchens should fight him next. I don't want to see that fight. My gosh. I do not want to see that fight. If there was ever a fight I would never pay for, that would be one of. If we want to talk about a bad matchup from an entertainment perspective, oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. You want to put Devin Haney with the current reputation right now against Richardson Hitchens with the current reputation that he has from a stylistic perspective? That would be absolutely abhorrent. Both of them are going to be circling around the ring against each other all day long. If you see a right hand, you'll be shocked because none of them trying to engage against the other because they're both built off being counter punchers and distance keepers. That would be, from a stylistic standpoint, man, I'm not going to lie, I would not want to see that fight. I wouldn't. No. For most of the big fight, Richardson Hitchens against other people, sure, fine. I respect them. I'm still not a big fan of them, but I respect them. But I'm not going to watch that brother fight against another brother that's almost a mirror image from the standpoint of a stylistic matchup, and both of y'all are not going to be coming forward fighters. That would be a nightmare. If people paid money to see that, I would say I feel bad for you. That's a fight that I would say, even at a championship caliber, hey, put that on regular television. Because that ain't, from a stamp, deserved, sure, fine. Hitchens should fight. Hitchens can fight him. Okay, cool. But from an entertainment standpoint, no. Good gosh, no. Lord knows I would not want to see that fight. I would love that fight. Anyway, so now you would love it. Hey, I respect it. I don't mean to poo-poo on your parade. I don't mean to diminish your excitement. Be clear. If you want to see it. Absolutely. Hey, watch what you want to support. And no question about it. We would still watch it from the standpoint of, hey, I need to keep up with it. I just am not excited for it. Because I think stylistically that would not be a matchup that would be entertaining. It would be intriguing. It would definitely be interesting. It would absolutely be something to go through and be like, hey, man, this would be a tricky style. Similar to T.O. and Shakur, from the standpoint of both of them, from what they do best and what they do worst, are mirror adjacents to each other. They both are great counterpunchers. Both of them are great technical boxers. T.O. can walk forward more consistently than the likes of Shakur, but even with that, he isn't just trying to be the first guy to come in and do damage. Not all the time. And so even in sparring, both of them were fighting, moving, trying to see what the other opponent was going to do. And so he'll be there all night long. But that would be a more interesting endeavor because of the other factors as well of what Teofimo Lopez is as a fighter and what Shakur is that we've seen in the layers throughout their career. Then I would want to see that. Absolutely. Haney and Hitchens, it for me, that don't catch my eye as like I'm excited to see that fight. I'd watch it. It would be interesting. But in terms of the immediate reaction, I'd be like, ooh, I don't know if that's a match that's going to be hot off the presses. Everything is ready. get excited. But still, it will be an interesting endeavor to see nonetheless. Let me see, Love King, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning into the show on today, on tonight. Thank you for joining with us. Please leave a like on the stream. Keep on sharing the show. Keep on subscribing. Keep on telling people exactly what's going on right here. Let them know about the hottest show in all the globe right here on YouTube and on every podcasting platform imaginable. And we are now here for the main event. The last fight was a bloodbath. Yeah, man, Jack Catterwall, boy, he took it to him. Catterwall took it to his opponent, knocked him out through the ropes, had his eye swollen up to Kingdom Come. Great, I won't call it a comeback fight, but a great fight for Jack, and he's still continuing to show, okay, hey, I'm still a title contender. Hey, that performance, I can't say nothing from that. That was impressive. That's some odd slip call that wasn't called something. There was something strange going about for the co-main event, but now, in the aftermath we're having afterwards, okay, yeah, hey, yeah, he did that damage. He did some major damage. Oh, boy. It's going to be exciting to see how he goes forth now. But now they playing Phil Collins up on stage right now, and Conor BENN is walking out on the floor. Oh, buddy. Here we go. Here we go. It's time. Him and his father, both of them, on stage together looking out at the sea of people down in Wembley Stadium over in the UK. Father standing behind, getting hyped up and excited. We are seeing Conor BENN looking loose, looking calm, looking ready, looking determined, looking very much on, not just on top of the world, but on top of his own psyche. This brother looks prepared. This brother's dancing. He's bobbing and weaving. His father's smiling. Everything is up to par. There is the moment is now. The moment is here. The time for redemption. Forget revenge. The time for redemption is at hand to get the thing he wants the most. A win in this entire saga of this family drama that has been one of the most talked about, storied, and for over 35 years, revered levels of hatred, levels of disdain, levels of outright aggression that has blended into a melting pot of one of the greatest stylistic matchups and competitive affairs between two men that we've seen in all of boxing history throughout generations. Genuinely, it's insane, it's incredible, and we can't wait to see it. And they're walking down the street, or not walking down the street, walking down to the ring right now. Drum lines playing, father and son walking with each other. Back to back, well, not back to back, but you get what I'm saying. Same direction, same intrigue, same level of determination. I guarantee you, Nigel BENN feels like he's back in his prime right now, getting ready to fight for another shot at a world championship, getting ready to fight. And then in another instance of this storied saga, I guarantee you, both of these people, both fathers, are feeling the weight of this rematch, regardless of the output of the result of the last time, because they have been here before. And I guarantee you, Nigel BENN is up there saying, yep, this is when the adjustments or get to made happen. Just like with my fight, when I got a draw with you the second time that we fought, EUBANK knows it as well. Hey, the last time I had a rematch with a BENN in the ring, brother, I about lost. Some people say that Nigel BENN should have won that fight, even though it was deemed a draw. This is like story on story. It's incredible. It's phenomenal. And to have moments like this, we may never have again. Hence why we taking it all in. No question about it. Let me see. Christian Winters, what's going on with the Christian Winters podcast? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing up to the show. Let's see what you got to say on today. Catterwall has that Philly dog in him. He was sitting down on those shots. Boy, Catterwall put a beating. I mean a beating on old boy in the ring. That was, traumatizing ain't the right word. Shocking, I think, more so fits the bill. That was shocking. When I was looking at this fight, though I felt, yeah, Catterwall was probably gonna win, confidently, I didn't think he was gonna put on that level of performance. I didn't think he was gonna put on that level of damage going up against the likes of it. I did. Stepping into the ring today, I was expecting a win. I was expecting quality boxing, absolutely getting back on the right foot and getting back in the momentum of a championship position. Well, pushing against something, but I didn't think he was gonna put that level of destruction to the point that he punched his opponent through the ropes. and had me having some real concern about what's going to go about when it came to the health of the dude he knocked out. That was insane. That was ridiculous. I can't lie. I can't lie at all. And so now we got, hey, Cannonball now is back in the public eye after that performance of, okay, the brother still got some juice in the tank. Brother still got some things that you can work on. Not that you can work on, that you got to be wary of. Get you a new layer to his game of that dogged, deliberate destruction mentality. At least that he showed in this fight. Oh, that was impressive. Yes, it was. But right now, EUBANK, ooh, wait a minute. I think EUBANK is starting to play the old EUBANK's game, making Conor BENN wait inside the ring, making the anticipation rise. At this point in time, at least for a little bit. And I want to know, last prediction, you got time to change if you want to right now. Who do you have winning this fight? Because we are all on pins and needles. And I guarantee you, and my gosh, EUBANK is wearing a polar bear walking out on stage. My goodness. What? Boy. Yep, that flair is definitely there. And that forget a mink coat. That man is wearing the whole of Antarctica on his body right now. I'm talking, this man looks like he is swaddled in pillows at this point in time. And his dad walking side by side, looking just as what type of air of personality is around Chris EUBANK Sr.? What is it? I can't describe it. Every time I see this, but it's eccentric, but it's something more. It's flamboyant, but it's something more. It's like, it's hardy, but it's something more. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe the air of persona that EUBANK puts on about him, because it's like, it's gentleman-like, it's elegance, it's debonair, but it's also like, I'm better than you. It also has a sense of like, you're like, I'm above this mortal coil of sorts. You know what I mean? But is that 50 Cent? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. What?
Hey, look at this. We got some problems.
Is that 50 Cent?
We got some problems here.
EUBANK's got 50 Cent rapping for him? Wait a minute. This man actually brought out 50 Cent. My gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't expect it. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought it was going to be just straight up them two walking in and taking it in a moment. Right now, it's a three-pronged, oh, they doing a concert. Oh, shoot. They're having 50 singing all of his greatest hits right now. What the world? Let's see, Love King, yeah, brother. I'm telling you, boy, that thing, that thing look like a pimp jacket. That thing look like something out of Dolomite. That thing look like something out of the show Black Dynamite. I'm telling you, or movie, the Malta movies. It looks like something out of Black Dynamite. It looks like something you would see a pimp named Slickback wear if you watch the Boondocks, a popular show here in the States. I mean, hey, look again, but forget the clothes. Look at the determination now. See, now the eyes of EUBANK have started to shift. The singing if you look at him, the singing means nothing. The crowd does mean something, but it is in the background. It is blurred. This man understands the moment. It's more than just, yeah, I got to win. Again, he knows, and both families know. And I do believe EUBANK explained this to his son. Hey, man, this fight ain't going to be like the last fight, most likely. This is going to be a fight. You better fight like it's life or death, and you better walk into the ring like it, and you better have that aura of complete dominance about you. Because this ain't going to be what you think this ain't going to be what you think it's going to be. This ain't going to be nothing like the last fight. There is going to be adjustments. There is going to be pressure. There is going to be calm, cool, and collected nature. And there is going to be a newfound level, not just of urgency, but of ability that you get ready to face when you face off against this brother in CONOR BENN. And I know, because I went through it with his dad. And I may believe that you're better. But I also know, hey, brother, the apple don't fall too far from the other side of the ring. And I guarantee you right now, EUBANK is taking his time, but BENN is not letting nothing get to him. And the moment of this saga is not lost on anybody. Ain't lost on nobody. Brother, I'm telling you, man, this is special. I mean, look at the energy. Just look at the goosebumps, the absolute intensity, the drive, the excitement, the unmitigated gall of this entire event. Oh, it's incredible. It's ridiculous. It's stupendous. And they both gonna stand in the ring with each other? Oh, I hope they do a face-off. I hope the dads do a face-off. I hope they do a face-off right now. The dads do a face-off. Please. I do hope. I do hope. And you know what? Hey, look. Nigel BENN ain't leaving his son's corner. Nigel BENN ain't leaving. EUBANK is set front and center. Now, again, that's the EUBANK style. Sure, that's him. I'm not opposed to that. That ain't nothing new. But Nigel BENN ain't left his son's side. He ain't left his son's side. I'm telling you, brother, he feels the weight of like, we gonna make this happen. He ain't left his corner in the slightest. Because he understand, boy, this is insane. This is insane. I don't think I've ever lived through watching two generations of rematches going up against each other. I don't think I've ever seen it. From father and son rematching each other into a insane war to now their sons doing the exact same thing. I dare say, hey, I wouldn't be surprised if these two, if they both have sons and both of them go into boxing as well, this rematch could keep on going. We could see potentially a 6-decade type of affair of every 20 years. We gonna get a mega fight in EUBANK and BENN somehow, some way, like a perpetual thing, like they're locked in eternal combat. It's a bloodline that can't be separated. My goodness. My goodness. Man, I don't know who's, boy, can CONOR BENN be able to work cleanly on the inside without getting caught like he did last time? Can he? Can CONOR BENN have the ability to work his way while trying to get on the inside to land those heavy shots? Can he not get caught like he did the last time so fervently from both the jab and the uppercut? Because again, the biggest thing about the deterring factor of why EUBANK was able to pull away was because that uppercut in the infighting of EUBANK was able to outwork and outbeat the likes of CONOR BENN when CONOR BENN got into the range that he wanted to get into. And yes, EUBANK hurt him. Yes, CONOR BENN hurt him. Yes, CONOR BENN had him rocked. Yes, CONOR BENN had some legitimate instances of, oh man, this could be the one. But unfortunate. All because the brother couldn't capitalize. He's got to take this calmness and not just bait stuff out, but smartly go through and attack the body of EUBANK consistently. Because the biggest thing is you can't let EUBANK have the energy going forward to be able to sustain and up his level of attack once the later rounds come into play, so that he can keep stealing and or sealing rounds when necessary. You got the speed advantage, but you got to make sure you can capitalize and have it going late. At least going against Eubanks. Unless you can knock him out early. Unless you can catch him and knock him out early going up against Eubanks. You need to make it so that when he starts to wane even so slightly, Benn's speed and stamina is able to really stay consistent. Now, I'm not saying Eubanks has bad stamina. I'm not saying that. But you got to sap more energy out of Eubanks to make it so that what the reserves that you have become more abundant. That requires a more deliberate attack. It requires a more deliberate attack downstairs. And see, look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh man. Look at this stare. Look at this stare down. Look at this level of legacy. In a canvas already laden, speckled with blood in the center of the ring. Brother, these two are about to cap off a night of knockouts with fervent and aggression. There, forget no love lost. There is true disdain. This feels like a movie. This feels like a film. Whole build up to this fight has been feeling like something out of a motion picture, because it's been so like you feel not just the energy, you feel the weight of this entire legacy that this whole feud has been building up to in this fight every time they look at each other. Every time. Every time. Oh my gosh. My goodness. Come on. Woo! My gosh. Here we go. Eubanks Ben. The rivalry continues. 4 fights collectively, 2 fights for these two individually. And will we see redemption, or will we see repeat happen? It's time to fight. Let's get it started. Here we go. Round 1 of this fight going away. Eubanks and Ben 2 is now going about. The start of round 1 right now. Eubanks or CONOR Ben already taking the center of the ring, trying to apply pressure. Eubanks comes in with the jab. CONOR Ben is fighting to work his way on the inside. CONOR Ben keeps on faking. Eubanks is fighting more so on the back foot. Good slips by Ben as he evades the shots of Eubanks. Still fainting, still trying to give some looks, avoids the jab of Eubanks. Good jab. Eubanks finally lands with the jab on that one. CONOR Ben being a lot more poised and not nearly as reckless coming out of this fight as he did the first time. Really trying to set stuff up, twitching and hitching every which way, trying to get Eubanks to bite on something. Eubanks still back in the center of the ring. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in round 1. Another feint. Good jab by Ben that lands on Eubanks off of those feints. CONOR Ben is still controlling the center of the ring, keeping Eubanks on the ropes. Slips a shot by Eubanks. Good shot to the body by Ben. Big shot downstairs by Ben. Eubanks is looking like more of a plotter, being more so flat-footed. Double jab by Eubanks, misses. Ben lands with the jab of his own, grazes the nose. Minute 35 left in round 1. If I'm behind on your stream, I'm sorry. Good shot. Oh, both of them trade big blows against each other. Big swing and a miss by Eubanks, by CONOR Ben that time. And now Eubanks clinches up. Oh, that was a big trade between the two. Double down, good chopping right hand by Eubanks that lands. Minute 15 left in round 1. Best clean punch of the night thus far. Jab to the body by Ben. Jab again, throwing out the jabs. This is Eubanks. Good 1-2 by CONOR Ben as they both clinch up in the corner. Not even a minute. 50 seconds left in round 1. Eubanks Ben feints downstairs. Ben still trying to control the center of the ring and walk forward. Eubanks is in the corner. 40 seconds left in round 1. Ben slips a jab. Ben blocks a jab. Ben lands a jab. Jab upstairs again, but misses by Ben. Eubanks trying to work his way around the ropes. Ben tries to land a shot to the body, but it's blocked. Shot to the back of the head by Ben, that time inside of the clinch. 20 seconds left in round 1 as they break the clinch. Again, Eubanks has landed the best punch of the night. Ben has been making, Eubanks almost lands with a big counter hook. Does Ben. 10 seconds left in the round. Triple jab by Eubanks. One of those jabs lands. Good job by Eubanks again as the round is over. So Eubanks won that round. Eubanks won round one. Conor Ben is still being more judicial with his punches, and he's doing better at trying to bait out shots from the likes of Eubanks. But Eubanks still with that length is a tough time to deal with, trying to go through and work through that jab. And then also off of that jab, that double jab into a right straight. Hey, man, that's going to be a hard thing to deal with when you're trying to come in on the inside if you're Conor Ben. If he gets around that, though, it can be delivered. Now, what's going to need to happen more so is as Eubanks, if he's going to keep trying to fight off the back foot and with his back to the ropes like he's being forced to by Ben right now, and he's being accepting of, okay, yeah, I'll play the dance and I'll be the mover right now. As you see in the exchange, both of them trade big shots with each other in right hands. Eubanks with the best punch with the right straight. But it's going to have to be that he starts throwing hooks downstairs to the body, where Eubanks is trying to go to again, take away the stamina and also score. Right now, it's 1-0 Eubanks at this point in time as round two begins thus far. Both going to a clinch immediately off of an exchange. Nobody really lands clean. Eubanks still ducking down real low, trying to get something of an angle. 1-2 by Eubanks misses. Jab by Eubanks lands. Triple jab, right straight. The right straight more so anything landed for Eubanks. A little bit of a small early success for Eubanks. Another chopping right hand by Chris Eubanks. He's really trying to throw that chopping right hand coming down, similar to the likes of, akin to a Tommy Hearns. Not saying it's like Tommy, not saying it is Tommy Hearns or nearly as good, but that same type of motion, a pawing shot downstairs or upstairs, excuse me. Good jab, good straight right by Conor Ben. Oh, Eubanks might have got hurt that one, or at least got wobbled a little bit. My goodness, oh shoot, oh my gosh. Jab into a right straight by Ben. That got Eubanks' attention. He clinched up immediately. Looked a little bit buckled as well before knocking down Conor Ben with a tackle, or essentially like a clinch going into a tackle. As they're out of the clinch, going back into the fray, minute 55 left in round two. Ben has landed the best punch of the night. Eubanks is still trying to fight off the back foot. Eubanks missing with the jab. Eubanks again running the ropes to reposition himself. Ben still using a lot of those body feints. Good shot downstairs by Ben. Two good hooks by Ben downstairs. Minute 25 left in round two. Jab by Ben. As he is still walking forward on Eubanks. Eubanks got caught clean. Good shot to the body by Ben. Now Eubanks is getting worried about that straight right upstairs. He's starting to defend that head a little bit more. It's opening up the body attack. Eubanks missing with the flurry of jabs. Good jab by Ben. Another good jab by Ben that knocks back the head of Eubanks. Another good jab by Ben that knocks back the head of Eubanks. Ben might be winning this round. Ben might be winning this round right now. Minute left in round two of an absolutely tension-driven fight. It's slowly but surely getting some levels up. And also, well, I'll say that for after the round. Eubanks, another punch back to the head by Ben. As they're both in the clinch. I'm telling you, crazy enough, Ben is looking for a counter right straight. If Eubanks overextends too much trying to reach him when Eubanks is trying to bait out shots. Another good jab by Ben. That speed discrepancy now is starting to show up more apparently in this fight right now. Another good shot by Ben. And a jab to the head. 1-2. The right hand misses, but the jab lands for Conor Ben. 10 seconds left in the round two of this fight. Eubanks lands on the glove with the hook. Jab to the body by Eubanks. Or by Ben, excuse me. 10 seconds left. Jab by Eubanks lands. Good shot, good right hand by Ben though to end off the round as the round is over. All right, we got to have a conversation now. Hey, Ben won that round, so it's tied 1-1. Eubanks' feet feel in the mud. I'm not going to lie. Eubanks' feet feel in the mud right now. Eubank's entire persona feels slow. It feels sluggish. Am I crazy? There's not much pep in this stuff. I get that, yeah, be a more stoic type of fighter. You're trying to establish your size, absolutely, but you're fighting on the back foot and you're not necessarily hopping around the ring. I'm not saying he's ever been a mover like that, but like it ain't looking a little bit concerned right now for the outset of how this fight can continue. Because it's looking a little bit sluggish on the side of Eubanks as we're getting ready to start round 3 of this fight right now. And again, please keep on liking the stream, keep on sharing the show, keep on joining in and having your conversation be heard. And hopefully you listen to the commentary. If I'm behind, I apologize. And if I'm ahead, again, I apologize. Adjust if necessary with the stream. As they're both in the clinch again. Now Eubanks is starting to make it a little bit more dirty. Yeah, it's starting to pick up now. This round's already feeling a little bit different with the intensity that Ben is starting to come out. Eubanks again keeps on missing these jabs. 1-2 by Eubanks misses. Jab by Ben lands. Jab to the body by Ben. Yeah, this is a lot more judicial but still explosive type of style from Eubanks from the first fight. Feinting a lot more, still moving, still trying to bait out stuff, staying out of range all the way against Eubanks to be able to lunge in and catch him with something. Eubanks now starting to come forward, starting to feint forward. Eubanks bit at it at a feint, and Ben lands with a jab. Big right hand by Ben to the body that lands. And Eubanks mixing with the uppercut. Minute 45 left in round 3. Going through Eubanks again, walking back. As Conor Ben walks him to the ropes this time inside. Oh, good shot by Eubanks. Good uppercut by Eubanks as well on the inside of the clinch. Yeah, man, Eubanks looks sluggish. Eubanks looks sluggish in this fight right now. Jab by Eubanks misses. Another jab. He's just a tad bit slower than, he's just a step behind Conor Ben and his reactions right now. Oh, good shot. Good counter shot by Eubanks off of the big right hand. And Eubanks tries to land a 1-2, but Ben gets out the way. A little bit of momentum for Eubanks now. Minute and 5 left in round 3. Jab to the head by Eubanks that lands. Conor Ben is still up on this round in my opinion, but Eubanks landed the best punch of the round this far. Good straight right to the body by Eubanks. Good shot by Conor Ben though, excuse me. Good straight right to the body by Ben. Good counter shots in response by Eubanks Jr. Starting to let his hands go a little bit. Getting that uppercut, like I told you, it's gonna be a weapon. It's gonna be a weapon. Good jab to the head by Conor Ben. 1-2, good hook by Eubanks in response to counter him. As Eubanks goes and circles around the ring. Eubanks has landed the best shots of this round, but Conor Ben has landed more punches in this round. 10 seconds left in round 3. Still feinting and baiting. Still staying at distance, trying to gauge something in. Eubanks lands with one more jab as the round is over. That's a tight one. That's a tight one. I think Eubanks had the better shots, but Conor Ben had the more consistent work for longer in this round, in my estimation. So I'm going to give that round by a slim margin to Conor Ben right now. So that's 2-1 right now for Ben. And so, but now after he got once, and see, that was a great left hook by Conor Ben coming in on the inside as he's lunging to close the gap. And the work, the dirty work on the inside, and by dirty, I mean you're taking advantage of the open hand to try to make some big shots happen. I love that fight by Conor Ben whenever these clinches happen. Absolutely, as we're going into round 4 in this fight right now. Eubanks again, fighting off the back foot, being very much a plotter at this point in time. Not in a bad way, but just stylistically. Double jab by Eubanks that misses. Ben comes forward. Ben tries to land with a hook. Ben tries to fight out of a clinch. Ben throwing big shots. Ben is not letting Eubanks come through to control him on the inside. He is fighting his way out of these clinches, trying to make an opening for some big shots. I love that, especially as a smaller fighter. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the round 4. Jab by Ben. That lands. Eubanks throws a jab and misses. Good one, too, by Conor Ben. Straight right that lands. Good hook to the body by Conor Ben as well in another succession. Good intercepting jab by Conor Ben. Yeah, that speed is something serious. Right now, unofficial scorecard, if you're listening, has the fight 3-0 for Conor Ben at this point in time. I got the fight 2-1 for Conor Ben right now. Eubanks is struggling to deal with the jab of Conor Ben when he closes the distance, and his jab, crazy enough, isn't having as much success as I thought. It also looks a little bit slower than the last time I saw him when this fight was going about. Big hook by Eubanks that almost lands. Oh, big uppercut to the body by Eubanks. Good two-punch combination to the body by Eubanks. Minute 15 left in round 4. Both of them in the center of the ring. Right now, it's still fanning. Eubanks trying to gauge what Ben's going to do. Almost threw a straight right. Ben lands with a jab. Really speedy jab. It goes through. Eubanks is still trying to fight. Stationary. Ben is fighting for his life. Good shot by Ben. And Eubanks responds with a hook. Yeah, Conor Ben, I mean, this brother is really taking the feints to another level from the standpoint of like he's given every look possible with all of his body trying to make Eubanks bite for something. And at this point in time, it's working. Jab to the chest by Eubanks lands. Good shot, good straight right downstairs off of a jab to the body by Ben. 20 seconds left in round 4 right now. Oh, good straight, good leaping right hand to the head by Eubanks. Good shot to the body by Eubanks as well. Even though I think good shot to the body by Ben. Excuse me. Even though I think Eubanks blocked it. Ooh, Eubanks almost lands with an uppercut. As the round is over, yeah. I'm telling you, Eubanks feels a step behind. Eubanks feels a step behind right now. It's like you can see it. It's almost a sluggish. It looks like he's moving through molasses from the standpoint of his reaction time and trying to deal with the likes of Eubanks' speed. Even when it comes to him jabbing, just basic jabbing, it looks slow. It looks like he's trying to punch literally through the air, or he's trying to punch through glue, maple syrup. Whatever sticky substance you can think of, he's trying to punch through it. Like there's a resistance. I don't know how to describe it. When he throws the uppercuts, he's quick. When he throws the hook, especially the counter hook, hey, that's got some good snap to it. But the jab, the setting, the table setter, it ain't working the same. And also, Ben is being very good at avoiding the uppercuts. And when he gets on the inside, as we're getting into round 5 right now, I gave Conor Ben that last round. So it's 3-1 Ben right now. As they go back in the clinch, round 5 again underway. On my scorecard, it is 3-1 for Conor Ben. Jab to the head by Ben. Walking again down, Eubanks parries the jab and throws the jab of his own. Eubanks has only landed 7 power shots this entire fight thus far. Good straight right to the body by Eubanks. Good sharp snap. Eubanks again comes down in the clinch. Good uppercut by Eubanks. Or by Ben, excuse me. Another good uppercut by Ben as he's fighting in the clinch. This is a composed intensity I wanted to see from Eubanks, that we were having rumblings of with how he was going about this entire fight buildup. 1-2 by Eubanks, by Ben, even though it's blocked. Eubanks missing with the hook. Minute 45 left in round 5. Ben is, again, up 3-1 on my scorecard. Shot to the body by Ben lands. Both of them back in the center of the ring. Conor Ben is still working another good jab by Ben as he's still using those feints. And Eubanks cannot get the timing of Ben right now. He can't. He can't adjust to the explosive. Good, almost landed a big right hand on Conor Ben that time. Conor Ben's now walking. Ooh, good jab by Eubanks, so that lands. Conor Ben now isn't feinting as much. Now he's starting to try to walk down Eubanks, walking at literally right at the edge of Eubanks' reach. And is looking more comfortable. Just steps out the way of a big Eubanks hook. Good shot downstairs right on the belt line for Ben. Another jab by Ben. Good shot to the body off a jab by Ben. Another jab by Ben that lands 45 seconds left in round 5. Again, now Ben goes back to feinting aggressively, looking to giving him looks out abundantly. Eubanks is not throwing his jab. Good intercepting jab by Ben yet again as he explodes forward. 30 seconds left in round 5. Another jab again off of getting caught with a shot by Ben. 1-2. Big hook by Eubanks though. The almost responding kind. Big hook again by Eubanks. Eubanks is smiling. He got the worst of that exchange. But boy, right now it's looking, Eubanks is, he's smiling, but he's getting the worst of it. Lands a straight right to the body of Ben, does Eubank. 10 seconds left in round 5. Misses a jab, does Eubank. Ben lands a jab at the end of the round, and the round is over. Boy, 4-1, Ben right now. 4-1, Conor Ben. Hey, man, this is getting close to a shutout. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, go back. Hey, brother. Bo Mac, you're going to need to make some adjustments, man. Your boy's getting beat. Eubanks. We're going to need some tactics. We're going to need some adjustments. Because right now, you got to answer how Eubanks adapts to the jab of Conor Ben. Conor Ben's winning the jab exchanges. Conor Ben is winning the reach battle. Conor Ben is winning the very battle that he wasn't winning the first time out going up against Eubanks when they fought the first time. He is winning the outside exchange and is getting the better and being smarter once he does get with you the inside reach where he wants to operate the best, and he's going downstairs to the body. As we're starting round 6 right now, we are about to pass the halfway point of this fight with Ben winning this fight 4-1. Eubanks another jab downstairs to the body. Ben with a jab downstairs to the body. My bad. Good shot by Eubanks though. Good shot by Eubanks that catches Ben clean, but again, doesn't face him. Ben is fighting like the bigger fighter right now. He's still fighting quick, but he is, when it does get close, good straight right by Eubanks. Good slip by Eubanks. Conor Ben lands with a jab though. Goes through 2 minutes into round 6. Conor Ben is up 4-1 on my scorecard. Jab to the head by Ben. But it misses. Eubanks is still on the back foot. Eubanks trying to land with a right hand of his own. Eubanks is now in the clinch again. Ben's trying to fight out. Minute 45 left into round 6. Ben again still fighting. Getting closer and closer to the range now. Good straight right to the body by Ben. Hook to the head by Eubanks that lands. I think Eubanks got some swelling over his left eye. Good shots by Eubanks though, starting to get up, starting to open up his offense a little bit. Doubling up on the jab and getting better inclined with combinations now when Ben closes the distance. Minute 15 left into round 6. Eubanks standing his ground, both of them posturing against each other. Jab to the head by Ben. Big hook by Eubanks that misses. Double jab missing for Eubanks. Good big jab by Ben that lands. He is being, good hook to the body by Ben. Catching Eubanks where he goes to step. Doing the old matador on Eubanks right now and pushes him to the floor as he tries to clinch up. Hey, ho now. My goodness. As with 40 seconds left in round 6. Big hook misses for Eubanks. Eubanks is now trying to catch Ben with that left hook of his. Good straight right by Ben. Eubanks is looking slow. Eubanks almost switched over his feet there. Eubanks is looking slow right now. Of the last 3 rounds, this is a better round for Eubanks, but it still could be a round that Conor Ben wins. Big jab by Eubanks misses. Big swing and miss. Yeah, nah. Eubanks looks slower. Eubanks looks egregiously slow. Eubanks, we got a problem. Hey, Eubanks looks egregiously slow right now from what he was in the first time. 10 seconds left in round 6. As the round is over, excuse me. Eubanks looks slow. He looks slow, brother. He looks slow, sister. Anybody who's watching me right now, Eubanks looks slow. That's another round. That's 5-1 for Ben right now, past the halfway point. Hey, man, we getting ready to get into a point in time where Eubanks is going to need a knockout to win. We getting ready to get to a point in time where Eubanks is going to need a knockout to win if he doesn't win at least one of the next 3 rounds coming in after round 6. Who would have thought? My goodness, as we're going through right now, I feel like Eubanks is looking for the KO shot. He's not putting anything together. He's looking slow. Like he wants a KO shot, absolutely, but he can't even set up the rest of his offense right now because of the feigning and because of the, at this point in time, reaction time to the speed of Eubanks. Eubanks has been able to beat him to the punch and make him bite on feints. And he can't read the timing of Conor Ben right now. And right now, Conor Ben on the unofficial scorecard is up by every round as we're going in to round 7. This is the halfway point. We're at the halfway point of the fight now. Yes, we are. Yes, indeed. Eubanks is about a round or 2 away from getting in trouble. He's about a round or 2 away from needing a KO to win. See, that straight right. See, the hook is fast. The hook's got some speed to it. Every other punch except for Eubanks' straights got some speed and some dangerous sentiment. It's the straight and the jab that ain't working right now. 1-2 by Eubanks. See that? The Eubanks' jab is incredibly slow. His straight is incredibly slow. The hooks are the biggest thing that are giving him some success right now since round 1. Jab to the head by Eubanks. Oh, Eubanks lands some hooks as well. And excuse me, Conor Ben's the one landing jabs. Good hook to the body by Ben. Good leaping hooks by Eubanks now. Those are 1-2, but Ben gets out the way. Both of them back in the center of the ring. 1:40 left in round 7. Jab by Eubanks that misses, or is parried by Ben. But him walking down, still trying to make Eubanks miss. He's got Eubanks in the corner, in the ropes again. 1-2, good shot to the body by the likes of Ben. Quick succession shot to the body by Eubanks. As we're going through right now, really 15 into round 7. Jab to the body by Ben. Eubanks cannot. That jab has become an ineffective weapon. That jab has become an absolute nothing burger from the standpoint of this fight's effectiveness. Good 1-2 by Ben. Yet again. I dare say if Eubanks throws anything except for the jab and straight, he might have more success of being able to land on the head of Ben. Because right now, if he doesn't, him throwing his check hook naked is quicker than him throwing the 1-2. Good 2-punch combination that catches Ben at the end of it. Good straight right by Ben, though, that lands in response. Still keeps on fighting. Lands a jab, does Ben. 21 seconds left in round 7. Eubanks is back into the ropes. Yet again. Good 1-2 by Ben. Good gosh. Oh, that hurt him. Good shot by Eubanks, though. The responding kind. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, buddy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Been talking to mess. Both of them landing some big shots. Brother, all right. You can make an argument that EUBANK might have won that round. I dare say I still would give it to the likes of CONOR, because he controlled that round better and was better at scoring and making EUBANK miss on a more consistent basis. So it's close. I dare say that round might have been a draw, especially after those changes. Well, with the shots that we saw, yeah, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's 6-1 Ben. It's 6-1 Ben right now. But here's the thing, Ben is not losing, not just his temper, but he's not losing his cool. He's staying composed. Even in these explosive attacks, trying to lunge forward, he is being cautious and deliberate at all times as we're getting into round 8. Round 8 right now. Another good jab by Ben to start off the round. Level changing and then jabbing up. EUBANK has a small cut on it, or a small, got some swelling on the, is it left? Would that be left? I think that's the left side of his face. No, the right side. On the right side of his face from all the jabs that are being landed on him by BENN. Whoa, good shot. Good combination. They started getting into a tussle right now. That uppercut of EUBANK is still a dangerous weapon. 2:15 left into round 8. Jab to the head by BENN, excuse me. Conor BENN is fighting above his normal weight class at 160 now for the second time. Trying to avenge the loss against EUBANK that he had the first time. He's more composed right now. He's setting stuff up better now. He is denying clinches even better than the first fight. He is more methodical. And it's been all around, it's been a phenomenal display for Conor BENN at this point in time. Good 1-2 to the body for EUBANK, for BENN, excuse me. EUBANK misses a jab. BENN lands a jab. EUBANK misses a jab. BENN lands a jab to the chest. BENN blocks the jab. EUBANK misses with the hook. Conor BENN is still coming forward. Big 1-2 by BENN on EUBANK. And big 1-2 by BENN on EUBANK. EUBANK misses with the hook. As the mouthpiece is out for EUBANK right now. As the round goes back into the 4. Minute 10 into round 8. EUBANK is giving him BENN is giving him all kinds of looks right now. Jab to the body by BENN. 50 seconds left in the round 8. Jab to the body by BENN again. 1-2 combination to the body that time. I guarantee he's going to set up a shot to the head. Jab to the head by BENN. EUBANK tries to respond. BENN makes EUBANK miss most of those shots and keep on working. Good slip counter by by BENN from EUBANK. I'm sorry, good slip counter by BENN off of a EUBANK combination. 18 seconds up in the round 8. Oh, excuse me, they called time. As they're going back into the fight. Good 1-2 by EUBANK though. After the break. Oh gosh. Starting to come forward now. 2 serious right hands by EUBANK. Conor BENN still comes forward though. Trying to answer in kind with a big shot of his own. Big swing and a miss by EUBANK as the round ends. At this point in time. So EUBANK is landing the right hand, but it is coming out so slow. And it's coming at such a misfire rate. He might be better off to go away from it for now to gain some level of momentum. Because at this point, boy, it's close. His own dad is looking at him like, hey, man, you struggling. EUBANK's dad is talking to him saying, hey, buddy, you There's concern on his face, and he knows it. He knows it right now. He knows it. He knows it good and well. The commentary saying that they're worried. He should be. He should be. EUBANK Sr. should be worried. Ben has been able to take the shot that you dished out. He's made you miss most of this fight. And he's been able to land downstairs to the body. And you've gotten more sluggish and sluggish and sluggish as the fight is going on. Also, Freeze Tip, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for tuning into the show with us on today as we're going into round 9 of this fight. Right now, I got Conor Ben up 7-1 in my scorecard. And there's a hey, EUBANK's going to need a knockout. He's going to need a knockout right now. I'm dead serious. Unofficial scorecard has been winning every single round. That ain't you. Well, good shot by Ben. Oh, good 1-2 by Ben. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, gosh. Jab to the head. Misses for EUBANK. He is. Hey, buddy, y'all were. Ooh, EUBANK landing some good shots of his own, though. Coming forward in a flurry. Yeah, Ben made the adjustments. Ben definitely made the adjustments. I should have thought of that calm demeanor for Ben changing his fighting orientation. Good shot downstairs. He's avoiding. He's looking for the stuff now. He's not just going to hurt. He's going to actually set stuff up. He's being diligent in all regards right now. This has been a sublime display for the likes of Conor Ben right now. This has been a sublime display. Good 1-2 by Ben yet again. That catches him off guard. Catches EUBANK off guard. He can't match the speed, and he can't react in time. The best way, most likely he's going to be able to land that hook, or the best way he's probably going to be able to land a counter, is to just stand and predict when you think the shot's going to come and try to catch it with a short left hook. That's the best bet. Good shot to the body by Ben. 1-2 by Ben. That misses, but still pushes EUBANK to the ropes. 58 seconds left in round 9. This has been all Ben right now. It's been all Ben. Good jab by EUBANK, but again, it gets stifled up. 45 seconds left in round 9. This getting ready to be another round for Conor Ben in the bag. Jab to the head. Jab downstairs, or feint downstairs is Ben. Another feint by Ben. EUBANK walking the ropes. Misses with a big check hook. Jab to the body again. Yeah, that speed, that speed is different. That speed is different. That speed is different. EUBANK looks like he's in tar. He looks like he's in mud. He looks like he is in a very good shot by EUBANK though. But even still, he looks very much. He looks like he's fighting in slow motion. As the round is over. My gosh. My goodness. My goodness. But it looks like he's in mud. He looks like he's in mud.
Hey, look at this.
Brother, EUBANK needs to knock out the win. Officially now more than ever, we're past the point of no return. Even if you gave EUBANK rounds earlier on, there's no way he can come back and win this fight if this is how the fight's going on. It's going to be, he has to get a knockout. That miracle shot, he's going to need it. Because right now, man, EUBANK is, this is completely different. Everything about him looks slow. He looks so slow. But as we're going into round 10 right now, we're getting ready to get up to the championship rounds of this fight. And this has been all Ben thus far. Jab to the head by Ben. He keeps on parrying that jab. Good 1-2 to the body by Ben. Ben better not get reckless though. I'm going to say this. You got the ability. I'm not saying coast to a victory, but you can coast to a victory if you really want to. And you can still fight in this same gear and win this fight. If you don't get, just don't get too greedy. Do not get too greedy if you're Conor Ben. Not right now. It's been 2 minutes, 10 seconds into round 10. EUBANK's got to go and start throwing some combinations. EUBANKS has to go and start throwing some flirts. EUBANKS got to go. Hey, brother, you got to go. You got to start making something happen. Big shot downstairs by Ben as he falls into a clinch. But EUBANKS got to work. You got to throw some combinations. You got to let some stuff fly now because you boxing like this, you're behind. You're way too far behind. You got to off that double jab. Now start throwing it. Oh, good shot by Ben. Good straight right by Ben off of 1-2. EUBANKS starting to throw hooks now. Double jab by EUBANKS that misses. Them feints, boy, are giving EUBANKS a tough time. Them feints are giving EUBANKS a tough time right now. Minute 15, 11, round 10. Good three-punch combination by Ben. 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs. The swelling on EUBANKS' right eye is starting to get worse and worse from the jabs that are constantly being landed by EUBANKS. Or by Ben, excuse me. Good jab again by Ben. It's so lightning quick right now. Oh, good one. Oh, Ben, you better be careful. Hey, brother. That's a desperate shot. You don't need to do that right now. Good shot to the body. Go back to what you've been doing. You do not need to give away this shot by a miracle KO because you got too greedy. Keep on going. Good shot. Good counter shot by Ben. 20 seconds left in round 10. Ben starting to up the aggression a lot more. He better be careful, though. He better be careful. He better be careful, though. Good hook upstairs by Ben. 1-2 misses by EUBANKS. Great slip to get out the way. EUBANKS trying to throw in a flurry. But again, he misses on everything. As the round is over. Boy, this is about to be a gentleman's shutout. This is about to be a gentleman's shutout. This is about to be a gentleman's shutout right now. I'm so serious. It's about to be a gentleman's sweep. I've given EUBANKS 1 round out of this entire affair. And that was the first round. With, again, those chopping right hands that he was throwing on the top of Ben's head. Outside of that, it's been all Ben. It's been all Ben. Ben and brother, Nigel Ben, hey brother, yeah, you better start clapping. You better start clapping, Nigel. Your son getting ready to do it. Your son getting ready to do it. If he just doesn't get reckless, he's got this win in the bag. He's got this win in the bag. He has this win in the bag. It's in the bag. As we're going into round 10, or round 11, excuse me. We're in the championship rounds now, 11 and 12. Double jab by Ben. That lands. Do not give up this advantage if you're Conor Ben to go for the KO. Keep doing the exact same thing. Keep doing the exact same thing. Do not deviate right now. EUBANKS keep on trying to fight out the clinch. Get back in the center of the ring. Double jab with your right hand misses for EUBANKS. Back into the clinch again. EUBANKS still not letting Ben still not letting EUBANKS have control of the clinch. Good 1-2 by Ben. EUBANKS tried to respond with a hook but misses. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the round 11. Going through. Ben feints. Ben feints again. Ben feints EUBANKS to the ropes. And again back in the clinch. I don't want to say there's no urgency, but it looks like there's no urgency right now. In the likes of EUBANKS. Starts to throw 2 uppercuts downstairs to the body. Does EUBANKS. That's a great start. But even still, it's not enough right now. Good jab to the head by Ben. Both of them back in the center of the ring. 1:30 left in round 11. Eubanks missing with the right straight. Conor Ben still is just boxing, sublime. He's outboxing Eubanks in every regard. Right now. Good 1-2 by Ben. Again, knocks the head back of Eubank. Feints, does Eubank. Back to Eubanks to the corner, lands it straight right to the body. A minute or 58 seconds left in round one. Good jab counter by Ben. 1-2 by Ben that lands. Good shot again downstairs. Eubanks, buddy, you need to get desperate. You need a knockout. Now more than ever. Eubanks, he's fighting so slow. Eubanks needs to push the pace. Eubanks got to try to fight coming forward. Eubanks has to try to apply some pressure to Conor Ben, because right now Ben is able just to operate however he wants. However he wants. There's no resistance right now. Now Eubanks starts coming forward. Oh! Swim move by Eubank. Swim move by Conor Ben. Another Matador to put him into the ropes. To put Eubanks into the ropes. Not a knockdown, but again, circled out and made it so that Eubanks tripped over his own feet and fell into the ropes. It's been all Conor Ben. It's been all Conor Ben, and it's about to be a clean sweep. It's about to be a clean sweep. Conor Ben is 3 minutes away from finally getting a win for the BENN name over the likes of Eubanks. Finally, if he doesn't mess up, if he doesn't get greedy, if he doesn't go and try to go for broke and end this with the bank, not saying he can't, but he would be wise not to. He's got a round to just, all he's got to do is just stay up. I guarantee, look, Eubanks better come out and Bobek better put as much urgency and fear as possible in this brother. Because brother, Eubanks needs a miracle. Eubanks needs a miracle. Will he get it? We're going to find out. This is the final round. Here we go. Championship round's on the way. It's time to work. It's time to fight. Will Ben finally do everything he's been wanting to do? Avenge his loss and get redemption in this whole saga that has spanned for 35 years. Will he get the job done? He is a round away from doing it. All he's got to do is stay up. Oh, big shot that almost lands for Eubanks. Eubanks starting to come forward now. As Conor Ben clinches up, Eubanks is now starting to apply some forward pressure. Eubanks has been outboxed. Eubanks has been outspeed. Eubanks has been out footworked. Eubanks has been outmaneuvered. Eubanks has been outthought. Eubanks has been outpredicted. Eubanks has gotten outright dominated in about every capacity in this fight. He's lost the outside game with the jab. He's lost the inside game with work to the body. He's lost every facet of this fight. Big right hand misses for Eubanks by the skin of his teeth. Conor Ben, good shot by Eubanks though. Lands with a jab, isn't able to capitalize. Good shot by Ben downstairs. Minute 45 left in round 12. This is it. It's a minute, less than 2 minutes for Ben to get his redemption. He's been complete dominant. Good shot by Eubanks though. Good uppercut by Eubanks. But Ben gets out the way, resets and goes back to operating. Keep this same pace. Keep using what works. Do not deviate. Ben, you're right there. This has been a master class for Conor Ben right now. My gosh, I should have picked him. I should have changed my pick. I did not see in any way Eubanks coming out looking like this. I didn't see it at all. I did not see this at all. Minute 11, round 12. Good shot! Good shot! Oh my gosh! He knocked him down! He knocked down Eubanks! Eubanks got knocked down! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! He's at 6! He's at 7! Bacon in it! Wait a minute! Bacon in it! Bacon in the show! Ben can end this rivalry with a KO. Ben can end it with a KO. Eubanks is hurt. Eubanks is in trouble. Eubanks is on wobbly legs. Eubanks is in stakes. Eubanks is trying to get stopped. Eubanks is trying to clinch. Eubanks is in a bad way. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait a minute. Big right hand by Ben. Another shot. He's down. He's down again. Oh my goodness. For a second time. Eubanks is down. Eubanks is down. Oh my gosh. The bell's gonna save him. Unless a big shot ends the night. That's it. Fight's over. My goodness. Eubanks got up, but Ben is celebrating, standing on the ropes. Like y'all said, Nigel Benn is delicately jumping the guardrail because he knows, brother, we got one. We got one, ladies and gentlemen. We got one, y'all. We got a victory. And Nigel Benn carries his son, Conor, on his shoulders as we now have, if the scorecards are right, we now have redemption, revenge, and all-out pride in the Nigel Benn name, or in the Benn name as a whole. Not saying there wasn't pride before, but brother, this rivalry, if this goes right, finally got an official win under the name of the Benn family and Conor Benn, the Destroyer. What a shot of Conor Benn with his back to the crowd. Nigel Benn carrying him on his shoulders, arms outstretched with Destroyer on his back, and he destroyed the very essence of frustration that was going about with the family with this whole saga, the beef, the bad blood, the hatred, the confidence, the wars. It had everything. And now it had a masterclass performance on top. And it is, if this goes right, it is Conor Benn who takes the reins, who takes hold of getting a win over his arch rival that has been propagated for upwards of 35 years. Conor Benn can officially say, I'm the man that officially beat a EUBANK. I did it. I'm the man that broke the curse. I'm the man that broke the chain and unlocked what this rivalry was. Oh my goodness. My gosh. Can you believe it? I mean, congratulations. What a masterclass. And Lufkin, what a way to fight. And what an end to what way to end the fight, man. Yes, and you know how he ended it? He didn't go back from what worked. He didn't go away from what was working. He kept, and he caught him right behind the ear. He caught him right behind the ear. It looks like it was a grazing shot. He caught him right behind the ear. Yes, he did. Caught him clean. Caught him clean. Caught that brother clean. Jab to the head and caught him. It grazed the temple and ear area. And that threw off his equilibrium. It don't take much. A well-placed punch, it don't take much to put you down and to put you in a bad way. Catch him on the chin. Yep, and he caught him this knuckle right here, caught him right, grazed on the temple. And I mean, and then he went to work. After he got him hurt, then he went to work. Then he let his hands go. Then he went and tried to end the show. Now you got the freedom to go and make some moves to try to end off the night. This is discipline. This is staying with the game plan. This is adapting and overcoming. This is what we want. We're looking for an adaptation and evolution in the fighter. And Conor Benn, boy, I tell you, that was incredible. That was phenomenal. That was absolutely phenomenal. That was absolutely phenomenal. And again, like here's the thing. This was not a knockdown, drag-out brawl for the likes of Eubanks and Benn. Unlike the first fight, which again, the first fight competitively was a whole lot closer and so ridiculously action-packed. This fight, Conor Benn made adjustments and turned this into a boxing match, which I didn't think was going to be the case. I did not think was going to be the case. What an image. I'm talking, man, what an image. What an image. What an image. And also, I hate the fact that Terrence Crawford's sitting there unimpressed because he's like, I'll beat both of these cats if I ever face off against them. Most definitely, absolutely. But again, on my scorecard, Let me see. Hey, I posted my scorecard for you all to see. This is how I was scoring it. 116, 110. 116, 108. 117, 108. Unanimous decision. Give it to him. CONOR, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And just do. Well worth. Well worth. And I'm going to tell you, to go from PEDs, to go from popping dirty, to go from having your name stained, to go from losing your pop, your power, to go from losing the very thing that made you so feared for the majority of the bitches at lower weight classes, to moving up in weight, to fight an arch rival, losing to him in an absolute war, and then running it back in a way that was a completely different fighter. The only thing you can say is, hey man, forget all credit. This man has rebuilt himself. He has. He has. CONOR BENN has rebuilt himself. For this fight, CONOR BENN, he's rebuilt himself. He has absolutely rebuilt his entire, not just persona, his entire endeavor as a boxer, as a fighter. His identity has changed. And one of the best instances I've seen him have in a fight. Ridiculous. I mean, it's insane. This was redemption. And, I mean, it's, yeah, man. And boy, they clapping, they laughing. Nigel BENN, CONOR BENN. Like, look, it's deserved, man. It's deserved. Hey, CONOR BENN just said it. This fight is the end of the entire trilogy and saga. And both of them got kids, but he's saying, nah, this ends right here, right now. We ain't continuing this. But he beat him clean. Now, like I said, I would not be surprised if we do see both of them get up in boxing. Yeah, we gonna see if they're close in the same division. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this thing still continue, even if it's not what he wants. And people are most likely still going to call for a rematch because of the fact that, yes, this was a complete dominant, outright, perfect fight. Be clear. This was nearly a perfect fight. This was just about as perfect of a fight as you can get when it comes to when it comes to it. But people are probably gonna say that, hey, EUBANK ain't look right. EUBANK looks slow. In fact, let me hear what EUBANK had to say real quick. Hold on a second. I want to see why he looks so sluggish. Yeah, I'm listening to the press conference. Wait a minute. Wait. Did he say that CONOR BENN was 168 on the scale for the ceremonial weigh-in when they actually had to step up? Dang. So apparently, if you weren't able to catch the interview, apparently, we don't know what it is. Something has been going on with BENN or with EUBANK in lieu of the last couple months into this fight. Might have been. We don't know what that is. We don't know what it is. We don't know what's going to come out. We'll probably find out in the near future. if in fact it's true that yes, something was going about that was making him look like something, because he did not look like the EUBANKs that we've seen before. It looked incredibly different. It looked incredibly different. But whatever it is, whatever it is, hopefully he's okay. And like I said, this EUBANKs was not the EUBANKs that fought the first time. It wasn't. I'm going to be clear. I would love to see a rematch just to see if, in fact, the EUBANKs that came up this night is a fluke, like I really do believe. And he is actually dealing with something, because he showing up didn't look like he had the speed and everything. Like it was, he looked hesitant. He looked like he was fighting he was fighting in quicksand. He looked like from after round one, all of a sudden, everything that was EUBANKs went out the window. Felt like a shell of himself. Even adjacent to the feints and the tricky boxing that we were seeing Ben bring into this fight. So I don't know. Tell you, I'm interested. And I think also he called out Mario Barrios at, I think he called out Barrios at 147, a couple of names as well, which we will talk about next week with this performance. Where can he go? There's a lot of ways he can go. At 160 or at 160 if he so chose. If he wanted to move up one more time, or if he wanted to go and move back down and try to do some due diligence and say, hey, I got momentum. If you thought I looked this good up here, wait till I get down there. When I'm at my best, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be phenomenal. I can't wait to see the road. And look, mom's laughing, dad's hugging, everybody's embracing with each other, and it's completely understood. I can imagine the amount of turmoil beyond just the fight that Ben, Nigel, and Conor have had to deal with this looming weight of this entire rivalry and the history that all of this was going into it. It's emotional. It deserves to be. And so, like, you can't say nothing, but he reinvented himself. And the road of what comes after is laden with potential gold, but at least top level, at least gold level competition, even if it ain't actual gold around his waist. Because I'm telling you right now, we brought this up, he's got options. Conor Benn's got options now through multiple weight classes with this type of performance. Also bringing, it's going to be putting a lot of people on notice. Hey, man, this Conor Benn, even without the PEDs, is a monster to be messed with. He fights like this against a couple other people. It's going to be a tough time. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie at all. Boy, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what comes next from this. But I think we're going to wrap this up. I would love to stay longer. But like I said, my voice is hit my limit. So we got to go and we got to end it because we got to have a lot of talk come Tuesday in regards to all of this stuff happening over the weekend as well as next week. Benavidez versus Brian Norman. Devin Haney. Benavidez versus Anthony Yard. Brian Norman versus Devin Haney. Bam. Going after another fight and another world championship. I believe against Martinez. And with one of the biggest cards on dock come next week, boy, we going to have ourselves some time and conversations. And we're going to have some interesting things, especially about that Brian Norman, Devin Haney fight, as we now see them face to face when press conferences come about and weigh-ins come into play. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be buzzing. The biggest card of the year is coming in 7 days. And I tell you what, I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. And man, we're going to be able to talk about it all right here on the Watch Report. So with all of that being said, this has been another episode of The Watch Report with me, yours, John Welch. We appreciate all of you tuning in and listening on this show. It's been an incredible affair. It's been an incredible time. Thank you to everybody who tuned in and listened and chatted and spent time with us. calling the main event of CONOR BENN versus EUBANK. Has been a great display. I'm gonna give my voice a rest, and we're gonna go and get some time. You can already see it. You can probably already hear it cracking a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see it. Leave a like on the video before you get out of here. Keep on commenting your thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Come on and join the empire. Be sure to share the show with everybody that you know so we keep on building up this community and this empire together. Thank you to everybody who tuned in to the show. Hit the notification bell so you know that we post right here on YouTube and on every podcasting platform imaginable. As well as, if you would love to support the show, we got Cash App, we got PayPal, we got links down below in the description. If you would like to come and support anything we do, monetization is being finalized today. Oh yeah. It's going down. It's probably should be done today. And so it's going to be exciting. So next week, we're going to be rolling in dough. Yes, sir. Get your wallets ready. We're going to be asking for money. We're going to be begging for money. Absolutely. Oh, man. But we're going to earn it. We're going to earn it. Oh, with you and your support, we're going to make this community grand and special. And we're going to have ourselves a time. So I've been Jean-Luc Welch. Y'all have been wonderful. Peace and love. Oh, we are out of here. Yes, sir. We're going to see you all on Tuesday. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. Be safe. Be blessed. And we out.